Hello, my name is Alexander and I go to Calvert Catholic Schools. And this is my 6th grade project, and we are going to make Egyptian weapons. And this is our form we are going to use, and it is something like what they used to use. This is our copper, and here's our brass, and we're going to mix them together to make bronze. And to mix them together, we've got to put them in this forge right here. And the forge is similar to what the Egyptians used, but it does the exact same, but they didn't have propane. So they would have used ashes and put them all around in charcoal and stuff like that and just put it all around it. And if you look right here, this is the form we are using. If you look right here, we already tested one, and that's what we have so far. I'll be right back. Hello, I'm back, and we are going to make the form now for our Egyptian weapon. If you see here, it comes apart in 2 pieces. So then we can make it one half here and the other half on this part. And we are going to make the mixture right now of what it is. It is 2 parts sand and 1 part bentonite. So we're going to put 4 cups. And since the mixture can be hard to, it gets really rough and your product won't be smooth, we use ashes too. And that's 1/2 of a cup of ashes, around half. Think for those. And then mix them up. And then you add just enough water to make it thick enough for you to pour the form in. Okay, then you just want to make it so then it's got this color to it. It's not, you can tell it's damp. And we take our bottom of our one mold and start to fill it up with our mixture. And then take this and pat it down. Okay. Then we need to and pat down again. Then you take your form now and put it in. Take this and okay, and then we will be. Then you've got to take our ash, because the ash is very fine and it will not make it stick. Both sides stick. And then you will take your form, put it on, and we have our, and then we'll be screwing it down. then you gotta tighten this down so that it doesn't fall apart. And I'm gonna fill this up now. And we have more of our mixture right here. And then this doesn't have to be as good as the front part. And then we are going to unscrew it. And when you're doing this, you've got to be very careful that the mold does not move inside, or else you'll have to restart this step. There's our form right there, and then we will make sure that this is clear enough so that our metals, when they're melted, they can go through into this form. And then when you make sure that's out and good, you take this and put it back on right here. And then we will be right back, and we are going to now start making our bronze. Hello, I am back with the forgery process now we're going to do. And we are going to be melting copper and our brass inside of our forge right here. And we're going to say that I'm going to say the top 3 things you want when you're doing this project. Number 1, you're going to want a fire extinguisher just in case something catches on fire. Number 2, you want safety goggles. And number 3, you're going to want welding gloves, so then you don't get burnt. And when you are doing this process, you're going to want an adult. So I'm going to have my dad come in right now, and he is going to start the fire, and get everything right, so then we can start melting our copper, our brass to make bronze. You see right now, the metal is getting heated up as we speak, and you And if you look very close, you can see that it's starting to melt. All of our copper is starting to melt. And we'll be back soon when the copper is melted and we are going to pour it into our form. Right now, this is about 1300 degrees. And if you look right now, the green flames, that's the copper oxide starting to burn. And if you look closely, our copper is starting to melt, our brass is starting to melt, when it starts to melt, we gotta have more copper. We already have enough brass in there because we only need 10% brass. So, and I understand copper. So when we fill it up again, we're gonna have to fill it up again soon, and we'll be back soon. Okay, we're back here. This is called the casting process. It's when the copper and the brass have fully melted together to make bronze. And we are going to pour the melted bronze into our bowl. And we are going to, and I'm going to have my dad come in to do that right now. And right now he's going to be pulling the form out. Right now, he is pouring it into our bowl. Okay, we just got back from the casting process. Sometimes it explodes like that. That's why we have our equipment. My brother got scared. That's why the camera got really jerky. We'll be right back as soon as it has completely cooled and it is our finished product. Hello, I am back here and we have our form is finally just cooled. We are about to open it right now for the first time to see how it did. And if you look closely, it is the finished product and it is perfect. It looks exactly like the picture before, and this is the end of how the Egyptians made their tools.